Hello everybody, today I look a little bit different because today is a very interesting video. We're going to be talking about motivation. This word that everybody likes using. Everybody just gets up and says, oh, today I'm not motivated, so I'm not going to work. Let me tell you the truth. You're not working not because you're not motivated, because you are weak. Anybody who uses motivation as an excuse is actually a very weak person. And the person doesn't deserve anything good in life. Anything bad that happens to you, and you use your lack of motivation as an excuse to justify your lack of action, just means that you are weak. But let me tell you something. You don't need motivation. Motivation is actually a joke. All you need is building habits. You need to build habits, you need to take action. The thing I criticize the most about people is people like too much planning and people rely on motivation. You cannot rely on motivation and you cannot plan your way out to success. Let me start with the planning aspect. It's very unrealistic to plan anything over a long period of time, especially when you lack the resources and you lack any significant means to get you there. Because the main thing you rely on when you don't have enough resources is your abilities and your time. And you don't know what can happen. That is why it's very dangerous to plan. You can't prevent things if you don't have the resources. All you can do is just to position yourself in the right place and to do the right thing. And if you think of it that way, it doesn't really make sense for you to spend a lot of time planning. You can make plans like very vague plans. You can be like, okay, by this time I want to be here. By April, I want to have done this. That plan is very vague, it's not very specific. If you tell yourself that by the end of the month I have to do this, it means that you have to give yourself the means by actually working hard towards it. You can't actually give yourself a very specific plan because there is the unknown too. You have to take the unknown into consideration, and taking the unknown into consideration is already spoils the plan because you can't have a plan with certain unknowns. So making the plan is actually unrealistic. So what you have to do when you lack the resources, when you only have time and your ability to make use of your skills, is just to take action. You don't have the resources to plan. All the resource you have is your skills, and you have your time, and you are required to leverage that time. So the next thing we're talking about now is motivation. Motivation is actually a joke, as I earlier said. Motivation is a very big joke. Anybody who relies on motivation is inherently weak and has a very big problem with themselves and have to work on themselves. You can't rely on motivation. You just have to do what you have to do. Let's assume you have to study for an exam. I always like taking an exam as a very good example because everybody cherishes school, though we know that school is just bullshit. But anyways, if you have an exam and you're not motivated to learn for your exam or to study for your exam, what are you going to do? Are you going to fail? Are you going to fail because you lack motivation? Obviously not. Even though there are some people who do that, and it's not because they lack motivation, just because they are lazy. I'm saying it out of experience. I was once like that. Yeah, I'm not like that anymore because I'm a changed person. I'm the epitome of hard work. Okay, I'm not that hardworking though. Anyways, you can't rely on motivation. All you can rely on is your ability to take action. And your ability to take action is one of the few things you can control. The few things you can control in this world, your mindset, your ability to take action and to adapt to every situation. Yeah. So you can't rely on motivation because motivation is not real. Motivation is something that fades in the air like a feather in the wind. So you can't rely on motivation. All you can rely on is your ability to take action, which is controlled by yourself. So at the end of the day, you are the master of yourself. Motivation is not your master. Motivation is not your drive. The only person that can drive this human being is you. So from today, remove the word motivation from your vocabulary. Oh, you want to learn how to code, you lack motivation, it means you're weak. It means you should never learn how to code. You'll never be able to learn how to code. You just stay weak and you just stay ignorant. What you have to do if you want to learn how to code or if you want to learn any new skills, just get up, start making research. Just do a quick Google search. How to learn this, how to learn how to code. You start from there, the first article you read about it, and it takes time. That's the problem. Motivation makes you feel like you can be Superman in the next minute. But once that feeling goes away, you feel back like a cockroach which can be crushed by any pressure or by any person with enough force. That's what motivation does to you. All you need is fixing your mind. Having the ability to take action when you want to take action. That was it for this video. Leave a like and share it.